NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Cincinnati Bengals. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Taken in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First possession coming for the Raiders, and at quarterback, their longtime starter in his 7th season, Derek Carr.
And one of the things that I think that Derek Carr has really improved in doing since college, his ability to stay in the pocket, things swirling around him, find the right guy, and deliver the ball with accuracy. Derek Carr has great touch when he throws the football.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
2nd and 10. At the 20.
Now Carr throwing on second down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. It's incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengal offense set to go and leading them out. The number 1 overall pick back in April out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
When you read off Joe Burrow's numbers his last year at LSU, they almost don't even seem correct. I mean, 76% of his passes complete. That's the 2nd best all-time at the collegiate level. Ended up throwing 60 touchdown passes, accounted for 65 touchdowns, and only threw 6 interceptions and won a national championship. Joe Burrow is not just a terrific player. He has an it factor as well, and that's what they're counting on in Cincinnati.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now Bernard. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, Burrow on the screen, Bernard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Down man, it's complete. Williams. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line.
Vegas.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
At the 20-yard line.
On first down, Carr.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 38. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Give them 17 at a Cincinnati first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Bengals first down.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
On the play. First down.
Mixon with a first down carry. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
He's brought
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. They'll run on first down. Bernard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And he will take it on in for Bengals touchdown.
To number 18.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Randy Bullock.
On for the point after is Randy Bullock.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Jalen Richard now on the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Carr now on first down. Will find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr keeps himself upright. And he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Carlos Dunlap drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going the clock. Here we just got good ball control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Bernard, the ball carrier.
On every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run.
This is intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
6.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
1-yard line.
Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. What do you think's going through his head right now? Your team's winning, but you're not having your best game. It probably affects you even when your team is up.
You don't want anyone else to know it, but I think you're right. It bothers a quarterback because they always want to be the one to lead their team to victory with their play as well as their words. And in this case, he's got something he can fall back on. He's contributed, yet at the same time he's thrown an interception. Got to remember the bottom line, though. They're winning, so he knows if he plays better, they might be winning by more.
It's only the 2nd quarter, so he's got some time. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
We looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The Bengal ball
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On the carry.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
at their own 20.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Carr sacked.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform.
And got his man complete. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jason Witten, 78 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
Daniel Carr.
Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They did nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball,
time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. To return it, Darius Phillips. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A huge play there on the screen pass. 41 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got down.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. An 18-yard touchdown grab. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Fielded in the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard, as this will come out to the 25. Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game. But just let them know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
He'll swing this one out to Richard. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 42. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. He's airing it out for Williams. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 36 yards on the play. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Bengals.
On first down, Bernard. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
25-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
2nd and 5.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. That is caught by the rookie from Bama. It's Henry Ruggs. 12 yards there and a first down.
Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Carr now on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Derek Carr.
Jordan Evans. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he could break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Here's the ball thrown right side and complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Cincinnati.
They'll run on first down. Mixon, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Taken down at the
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's complete. Bernard. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
on 3rd down, Mixon. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Brought down at the
6 yards there. First down, Cincinnati.
And the Bengals first down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow gets it to his running back, Bernard. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Being chased out left. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth. It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. A.J. Green, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Bengals add on to their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A 10-play drive that time. And it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And 8 yards to go.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 50-yard line.
Now Carr again. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Carr completes it to Jason Witten. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Carr. This is caught by Williams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, they'll throw with Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own.
The Bengals drive about to get going. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Ball carrier.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
6-yard line.
Carr now on 1st down. And he'll look downfield for Waller. Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. Bengals on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. And able to find Green. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
13 yards. First down.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll stay on the ground, mix it again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
It's sad they pay me. I do this.
Yeah, he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 12-yard line. A big play there for the Bengals. 51 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
2 yards.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done.
I remember Coach coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterbacks